Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in this video, we're going to cover about transcription. So please turn your bio notes to page 124. 124. Okay, so let's take a look at our LO. We can see here that explained briefly about transcription and translation is a C3. Okay, and this one is C2. Even though it's C2, I'm going to introduce it to you in this video as well. And we are going to cover more about transcription, especially the stages, which include initiation, elongation, and termination to form mRNA. So this will be our main focus for this video. Translation, next video. Okay, so let's take a look at transcription. I think I've told you in our online lecture before, but transcription is all about synthesis. Okay, if you do not know what's the meaning of synthesis, it is a production. Kita mau buat apa? Kita mahu buat RNA. Kamu boleh juga tulis mRNA. So we want to produce mRNA using what? We're going to use our DNA template. Okay, so you have to know the location. Remember, Miss pernah cakap waktu online lecture, ini berlaku dalam nukleus. So dalam nukleus, inilah kampung di mana ada DNA, betul? So daripada DNA, kita akan hasilkan mRNA. Okay, so that's about transcription. And let me introduce you the next LO, which is codon. So this is our codon table. I have showed it to you as well during our online lecture. But basically how you're gonna read this is, you take a look at here. First, mRNA bases. Ingat, codon hanya dijumpai dekat mRNA. So let's put it over here. Codon can only be found in mRNA. Okay, sebab hanya dalam mRNA, ingat bases dalam mRNA A, U, C, G. That's why when you take a look at the codon table, it's not C here, it's U. Because why? It is found on mRNA only. So cara baca, contoh kita ambil the first start codon. Do you remember what's the start codon? It is AUG, betul? So kita akan baca first dekat sini, paling kiri. So A. Second letter U, sini. Bahagian atas dan sebelah kanan pula untuk G. So kita tahu A, U. So dekat sini cari G. That's why AUG adalah coding for methionine. Okay, so these three nucleotide, ingat lagi sekali, only in mRNA is called as codon. Okay. Number 5, kita tahu start codon hanya ada satu, which is 5' dash AUG dash 3'. Tapi stop codon ada 3. Okay, so ini cara baca pula. Let's say kamu nampak bulat diagram macam ni. Ingat, mRNA sintesisnya sentiasa daripada 5' ke 3'. Sama macam DNA replication. Okay, always from 5' to 3'. So we're gonna use example paling senang lah, start codon kita. So kita ambil sini A, nampak sini U, sini G. So ini adalah methionine. Boleh? Yang kedua, setiap codon ini akan encode one specific amino acid. So contoh AUG sentiasa methionine. Okay, kita ambil lagi contoh lain. UUU sentiasa phenylalanin. Mustahil kamu nampak UUU coding untuk amino acid lain. Mustahil. Dia memang specific only for one amino acid. Okay, tapi kamu kena tahu juga untuk satu amino acid itu boleh dikodkan lebih daripada satu codon. Apa maksudnya? Contoh, kita tengok dekat sini, leucine. CUU, code for leucine. But it's not just CUU can code for leucine. CUC pun leucine. CUA pun leucine. CUG pun leucine. Itu maksudnya untuk point number 3. Amino acid boleh code or may be coded by more than one codon. Alright? So number 4, it is nearly universal. So what does that mean? Maksudnya genetic code ini kita share hampir semua living organism yang berkaitan menggunakan genetic code yang sama. So the way we produce protein kan, this is all amino acid, betul? Amino acid, gugusan amino acid akan menjadi protein. So it is nearly universal. Human have the same amino acid, even the bacteria. Not all, but nearly, hampir kesemuanya. Boleh? So this is just the basic of transcription. And I will make another video to explain about transcription step by step. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you and I'll see you on the next one.